he worked with Agent Orange and it gave him so many health problems, like look who's here. And she's using the cool, what is that called? A beaker? That's not a beaker, is it?
Beaker.
Is that weird to drink out of?
My potion. There's something on the side, but oh well.
How the hell do you clean that out? We need to figure it out though, that's for sure. I got this at Michael's, and well, you guys remember. And it's actually meant to be used as a glass. We're here eating dinner. Beef and cheddar from Arby's, pot pie, apple, spicy Cheetos and whatnot, and I don't think I've filmed that much today, other than that stupid baseball game that was on that the Astros lost, and I'm betting somebody at work that if the Astros win the World Series, then I get $5. And they lost the first flipping game, the very first sports bet I've made ever, honestly.
You should have listened.
And yeah, no, well, Jerison thinks the Dodgers are gonna win, so I wouldn't have bet with him anyways. But yeah, that's what I did today, was watch a frickin' baseball game at work. But now I'm gonna eat this delicious pot pie and apparently some of that. This is that Boston cream pie things, and there's a thingy in there, I forget.
I'm just bringing it in there just in case.
We'll just eat a little bit of it. Right, Nessie? Okay, well, yeah. Milk? Yes, I'll drink some of that milk. That's super, look how small that is. Okay, alright, let's eat. I don't know why I didn't tell you guys while I was at work today, but I always forget. Damn, what's her name, babe?
Esther.
Esther and Jim. You know how we went to Katie's friend's house last week? Well, I don't want to say guy because that's really impersonal. Jimbo. Her husband came into work today, and we kind of just like hung out for over an hour and just talked about, he was in Nam, and he told me his whole story, which I'm not going to get into because it'll literally take like 20 minutes longer maybe. But it was really cool to actually speak to somebody who went through all of that and have them tell you their story. I don't know, it's just really cool. If you guys have time, you should go do research and find out some of the horrible things that happened during Nam, because it's just stuff you should know. And Katie's laughing. Yeah, there's a lot of times where I almost swear, and then sometimes I do and I have to bleep it out. But you guys probably can't hear Katie, she's talking to me. But he worked with Agent Orange and it gave him so many health problems, like heart attacks and triple bypasses, and he has a pacemaker, and he had throat cancer that he survived through, which was awesome. He had to drink protein shakes for 4 years. Nothing but protein shakes. That would be miserable. Actually, you'd get used to it after a while. But how long has it been since he's been able to eat meat, babe?
It's only been like 6 months.
Yeah, like
He's been like going hard on the meat.
Yeah, he's only recently, the past 6 months, been able to eat meat. So he came into the restaurant and had a couple ribs, and he has to eat them really slow because his throat's like destroyed from cancer. But he's still happy, and he's the happy, positive, most positive old man that I've seen in a while. He's so nice.
He's
and
a little bit cynical.
He's a little cynical, but
he's like cynical, but he's very loving, and it's very endearing.
He hugged me twice and shook my hand twice, and I've only met this guy once. Like, that's how nice and just loving he is.
He's just been through a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
He saw your restaurant.
One sec, let me get closer. She's peeing. You can't see her, but I want you to hear her. Okay, anyways, continue.
Well, yeah, he told us when we went over there last Sunday that way before he met you, he saw your restaurant on Diners.
He actually saw the TV show, which was...
Man, I have to try that place.
Yeah, so that's why he came in. But yeah, it was crazy talking to somebody that's gone through so much and has lived such a life. I said, I'm trying to think of things we can talk about. But I was talking to you, but there's literally nothing to talk about at all. We lay on the bed for like an hour just talking, and yeah, I know, I'm sorry, some days are just boring and nothing happens. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm sorry. So I'm gonna brush my teeth after I get this apple out of it, because we talked for so long and then we realized we barely had any time to eat dinner, and then we had to rush and eat dinner because we both have to wake up at like 6:15 or something tomorrow. And we didn't get that much sleep the past 2 nights, so yeah. See you guys tomorrow. I will be awake, so I'm gonna film. And I'm gonna be tired, but I'll be awake and I'll show you guys what happens with the yard as long as it happens. Which it better. So yeah, see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night, night, night. She's brushing her teeth, so she'll say good night tomorrow. Or the next day. Or night. At night. Thank you. Bye.